Give me 1 second.
Welcome, Jabbar tribe, to your technically first and second tribal councils as a merged tribe. Last time, unfortunately, Jabbar quit the game due to personal reasons. He is now the first member of the jury, but we are here with a crazy twist. As you guys know, when you go up to vote, there's going to be 2 urns, labeled 1 and 2. You vote in both urns. I read urn 1 votes. Someone gets voted out. Then I read urns 2 votes. I take out the vote of the person that got voted out. So 2 people will go home tonight in just a short few minutes. But first, let's talk. Corey.
Yeah.
Your noodles.
Yep. I had to run and get them.
So what does having this double urn at tribal council, how does that change pretty much the
I'll set
vote?
this down. Can you repeat the question? Sorry, I was focused on my noodles.
So how does having 2 urns at this tribal council change the strategy going up to vote?
It's complicated, dude, because you have to plan, or try to at least plan ahead in some way so that your vote counts in some manner for both of them. Because if the person, you can't just have a majority vote for one person. That doesn't work, because if you did that, then that person goes, and then you're just giving the other side, or if there are sides, the other person, people, the chance to vote someone you don't want voted out. So you have to like plan ahead out of that, which is it's a headache and a half trying to think about what all 8 other people are gonna do. And so yeah, I'm just gonna focus on my noodles.
All right. Spencer, last time you got 11th place last season. This season you're guaranteed top 10. So how does that, like, is that motivation to keep going?
Of course it's motivation to keep going, but at the end of the day, I've already won. I've already won. I've finished better than 11th place. I'm somewhat satisfied. That was my first tier of satisfaction. You know, everybody's like, oh, swap, merge. Nah, just 11th place. 11th place or bust. Or I'm sorry, 10th place or bust. So I'm happy. It's definitely motivated me. Rejuvenated me to some extent. So yeah, I'm just happy considering the circumstances, because if Jabbar hadn't quit, it might have been 11th place again for Spencer.
You think you might have went home?
I think there was a good chance that I might have been going home last round if Jabbar didn't quit.
So are you worried tonight?
Of course. Merle, last time, just so many. I don't want to bore anybody with callbacks to last season, but last season, so comfortable. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'll give away the one thing that can save me this round, and I was promptly voted out. Thanks, Isaiah.
So, speaking of one thing, obviously, lots of advantages came into play over the last couple.
Can anyone hear him?
What's that? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
It's just Spencer.
Just Spencer. Okay.
We don't need to focus on him.
A lot of advantages came into play these last couple of days that could really shake up the game. So I'll send it. Bodhi, has there been lots of talks about these advantages and what they could mean moving forward?
Oh, he's silent.
Is he going to type his answer? I think he is.
Oh, please.
Oh, that's so funny.
Old school.
Bodhi
says, yes, there has been. What was the question?
Can you repeat that?
All right. So how do advantages change the game? Like I said. But in the meantime, we'll move on. I'll get back to Bodhi's answer. Harrison. You're alive.
I have Pedialyte. Which is ironic because they put it right next to the alcohol at Walgreens.
Harrison celebrated a birthday the other night and partied a little hard.
Oh, I almost died.
So, how does that affect your strategy going into today? Like, how much work did you actually do towards this vote?
I kind of just I'm winging it a little bit. I'm letting other people more or less do the heavy lifting for obvious circumstances. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie down and take it, but it happens to be me. It happens to be me. But I'm just trusting that whatever information I was told is good, and that yeah, no, I mean I didn't do too much realistically. I just like and you can't do a lot with all these advantages. Like literally, you could sit here and make spreadsheet after spreadsheet of all the different ways that this could go down. Sure. And plus, we don't know what half of the advantages are because they're inside a hidden mystery box or who has them. So it's literally just throw your vote wherever you want it to go and then go from there.
Are you happy with the advantage you got?
I'm very happy with the advantage I got.
All right. Is anyone here not happy with the advantage they got? So it seems like
my advantage is going to make me last longer than everybody here. Let me just say that.
All right. I think you scared a few people. What could this advantage be? So Bodhi answered about the advantage. She said they make it different, and some people are at an advantage because of that. Very, very thoughtful. It's like when you ask for a definition and they use the word in the definition.
Like when you're a very forgetful person because you forget a lot of things.
Yes, exactly.
Define the word run. I like to run.
Never forget.
You are propelling forward.
Yeah, right. Kelsey. So talk to me about what happened over the last couple of days with this vote.
Hang on, I need to interrupt for a second. Merle, did you say Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Yeah,
okay.
I heard that too.
I heard Chelsea.
I also heard Chelsea.
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 Chelsea is her twin. That's a secret twin twist. No, Kelsey. So how is these votes? How has this vote really changed the game? Like, what's your strategy going into tonight?
Well, again, kind of following up on what a couple other people said, you kind of have to make plan A, B, C, D, that kind of thing, because you don't know like what advantages. Well, we know what advantages are out there, but we don't know who has them. So you have to come up with something that you want to go with, and then a second plan just in case, and so on and so forth. So like they've been changed quite a lot, and I feel like everyone's really scatterbrained right now. But like, you just got to go with it and hope for the best.
Isaiah, last season you got third place. People thought you played a very safe game. This is, in theory, a time for everyone to make moves. So has that crossed your mind? Like maybe this is a time to make put my name out there as someone that people want to vote for at the end.
I don't really know. Like this game is kind of crazy because 1 second you think like, oh, like I'm doing something right. And like I'm assuming everyone here is going to at least trying to have some sort of idea or plan of like how they want to get themselves to the end. But just like that, like for example, Jabbar left and everything gets changed like almost immediately. So it's really just it looks like almost at any time it's an appropriate time to make a big move, but you really just got to learn how to adapt, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. And you have one of the necklaces tonight with Bodhi. So how does that come into play on which tribal and on who you choose to play it on?
I'm just kind of hoping I play it right and I'll hopefully survive. Right. Yeah.
Darcy, how has your stock in the game changed since the merge?
It's just pretty much more on my plate to handle. You have more people, you kind of got to balance and whatnot. And so you're kind of not sure on trust at this point until you see the votes at the first merge tribal, and you kind of see the lines in the sand and whatnot. So go from there.
Do you think you're in as good a position now as you were when the merge started?
I think I'm in about the same position as I was.
All right. I guess, there's been a merge idol out there, and whether people have been looking for it, trying to find it. Spencer, do you think anyone might have this merge idol? Spencer's muted.
Unmute yourself, Spencer.
Merle, how many times do I do this? I mean, it beats me. I don't think anybody had any idea what to do with it before the clue came out in the Pyramid of Power Advantages. Like I talked to a couple people about it, and everybody was just kind of like, I have no clue. Like I don't even know where to begin to look. I think they were telling the truth because I feel the same way about it. But there's a new clue out there. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. What it says or where it leads to. But that's just another variable that you might have to worry about.
Yeah. Corey.
Yeah.
Is this the time to make a move?
I mean, that's such a loaded question, Merle, because one can argue that almost every time is a time to make a move. So I mean, it kind of goes off of what Isaiah was saying about how everyone's making these plans to get to the end. Everyone probably has this laid out, or maybe not fully laid out, but like some people have ideas of how they want to get there. And there's probably moments where they're like, yeah, this is the time to make this move or this move. But yeah, you just kind of have to adapt. And if the opportunity comes to make a big move, I mean, take it. But I mean, you have to calculate all the risks too.
All right. Kelsey, do you think someone's going to get blindsided tonight? Or is the vote pretty clear?
It's definitely not clear, I'll tell you that. At least not what I've heard. Again, everyone's kind of all over the place, so I don't really know. So I could expect a blindside or two, literally, just because, there's so much out there right now. We don't know if anyone's going to play something, or it's not even just idols anymore either. It's like you can negate votes, you can have a disadvantage, that kind of thing. So it's all over the place.
Does anyone have anything else they want to add before we get to these crazy votes?
I hope JB got to do something fun on his vacation.
He doesn't have to be here. That's probably fun enough.
Spencer,
Yeah, I think missing this was a vacation in and of itself.
Spencer just blatantly said that he's content with his position in the game. Let's all vote him out. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I'm happy I made it past 11th place.
No,
He's
guys,
a winner.
No, guys, please no. I've already got, as Richard Hatch would say, I've already got my 10th place check written.
There we go. Yeah, and then you'll do next time to be 9th place.
Bad joke. I'm sorry. I'll mute myself again.
All right. Well, with that, it's time to vote. I'll give you guys a minute if you want to change your votes, clarify your votes, use advantages, idols, super idols. Just kidding. Maybe.
Don't do that to me, Merle.
Merle, don't out my advantage like that.
I'm sorry. All right. Let's make sure.
Anybody else know a good hangover cure besides like Pedialyte?
Eggs.
I hear that one too. I mean, I could make
bacon, grits, sausage.
I was gonna make what do you call it? That drink that I forgot what it's called. It has the egg in it.
Isaiah, if you're here, just confirm about the necklace, just so I have an idea. 1 or 2. Let's message you on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I missed you on Skype. Just about.
Bro, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Just check your Skype.
Sorry, I have crappy connection.
That's all right.
I have crappy connection. I'm not using it on this one.
You know what?
I'm not going to use it on this one.
All right. All right. Well, I guess that's all the votes are cast. All right. It is time now for the first tribal council. If anybody has an idol, advantage, or anything they want to play, now is the time to do so. This is for the first urn only. You want to play a necklace? Isaiah says he's not playing his. Bodhi has one. If Bodhi wants to play, he can wave his hand saying play it, or else he'll use a vote too. All right. Seems like no idols are coming out. No advantages. So let's get to the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out must leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. Let's make sure. Make sure I got them all right. All right. First vote. Stevie. Next vote. Bodie. Next vote. Time out.
You're leaving us in suspense, Merle.
I know, I'm missing a vote. Where did it go? Oh, how many did I vote?
Worst host ever.
Hey, sorry, I'm like, crippled right now.
Bring back Chris Stoner.
Yeah, what's Chris doing?
Oh, one second. I'm real fancy here. Let me click on someone else. This is the suspenseful moment.
Come on, Merle. Corey's only 4 letters.
Say O-R-I. All right. All right, so it's 1 vote Bodie, 1 vote Stevie. Next vote. Harrison. Next vote. Kelsey. So it's 1 vote Bodie, 1 vote Stevie, 1 vote Harrison, 1 vote Kelsey. Next vote. Harrison. Next vote. Harrison. That's 3 Harrison, 1 Bodie, 1 Kelsey, 1 Stevie. Next vote. Kelsey. Next vote. Kelsey. So that's 3 Kelsey, 3 Harrison, 1 Bodie, 1 Stevie, 1 vote left. And the next person voted out a survivor. Mind Mysteries is Harrison. Harrison, sorry, but tonight you are sick, tired, hungover, and voted out.
All right, that's good.
Any final words?
Yeah, no, I'm content.
All right, thank you for
Played a
playing.
good game. Played a good game.
Yes, it was a good game. But one of you will also be voted out tonight.
All right, do I get to watch that? Do I get a watch link?
Yeah, I'll give you a watch then.
Awesome. You want me to just leave?
Well, I mean, you can stay here. You just go over to the jury side.
Okay, I'll mute myself.
All right. So now he's on. He just walks right over to the jury. So he's here. Let's talk real quick. Kelsey, your name came up a lot in that vote. What do you think is coming for vote 2? Do you think you'll see your name again?
Probably.
Yeah.
I've heard rumors of like my name going around like a while now, and so like I figured pretty soon like my time is coming. So.
Yeah. Corey.
Yeah.
Harrison, we're obviously not big fans of each other from the sounds of it at other tribal councils.
I wasn't not a big fan of Harrison. I wasn't a big fan of how everyone kept telling me Harrison wasn't a big fan of me. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hope I get to know who Harrison was after the game. I mean, we never got to speak ever. I was told if I messaged him, he would just like shun me or something. I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how the second vote goes to decide what my end mood is.
Bodie obviously has a necklace. Isaiah has a necklace. They can always give it to somebody else too if they want. Bodie had head yes or head no, because no one can change their votes at this point. Have you thought about giving it away? Maybe. Isaiah, if you're here, has it crossed your mind of maybe?
I'm here.
Have you thought about?
No, I'm going to use it on myself. I'm going to use it on myself.
Clearly wants to use it on himself. Spencer.
Yeah.
Vote 2 is going to be a blindside, or pretty. Do you think you know what's going to happen?
I think I know what's gonna happen, but you really don't know ever.
Darcy, same question. Do you think it's going to be a blindside, or are you pretty confident you know what's going to happen for the second vote?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same mindset. I'm not quite sure myself what'll end up happening.
All right.
We'll see.
We'll see. And let's get to it then, unless anyone has anything else to add. All right. Anybody has an idle advantage and wants to play it now? Bodie, necklace on yourself. All right. Bodie hangs himself with the necklace. No, he just uses the necklace. Isaiah, you're using the necklace on yourself again?
100%.
All right. So if anybody else has an idle or advantage and wants to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Yeah, I'll play my idol just to be on the safe side.
All righty. So Darcy wants to play an idol. Rules of Survivor state: if an idol is played, any votes cast against that player will not count. This is a real limited immunity idol. Any votes cast against Darcy will not count. Now, if anybody else has any advantages or idols they want to play, now would be the time to do so.
Well, since I trust people to have done what they said they were gonna do, but since I'm not crazy, I'm gonna just play it safe because I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna play my idol for myself.
So
maybe that's a mistake, but yeah.
Corey also wants to play an idol. Any votes cast against Corey will not count because this, again, is the hidden immunity idol for the season. Is there anybody else that wants to play? All right, so just the rundown. Any votes against Harrison will not count. Any votes against Darcy or Corey or Isaiah or Bodie will not count. So that means one of the next players leaving is either Stevie, Paul, Kelsey, Spencer. I think that's everyone, right? One of you four. However, someone has played the blind light advantage, which means I will not reveal all the votes, but just the person who gets voted out.
Yeah.
All right. I have the one vote here. This is just the name of the person that's going to get voted out right now. The next person voted out a survivor. We have no votes. No votes are valid. Every vote has been exempt or voided in one way or another. So now it's a revote.
Oh, great.
You're only able to vote for Spencer, Stevie, Kelsey, or Paul. So obviously not everyone's here. I'm gonna give you guys a little while to think about it. The sooner I get votes, I'll read the votes. Yeah, that's interesting. We don't know how the vote breakdown went, but at the end of the day, not a single vote remains for any player. So with that, I'll let you guys talk, and then just send in your revotes when you have a chance. Like I said, no more idols or advantages can get played. No idols or advantages can be given away because it's in the revote phase. So your vote has to be for either Spencer, Kelsey, Paul, or Stevie. Good luck.
Is the votes